1, 2, 3. There was 16 gallons of moonshine in the back of Billy Lee's old truck, and he was headed for the Kentucky line, coming home before the sun comes up. And as he eased that truck into overdrive out on Highway 49, there was a revenue man that was waiting down by the Dickson County line. Really chased him off the mountain and out along across the ridge. Billy Lee's old truck started smoking bad by the time they made the river bridge. So he pulled off on the shoulder and he reached down by his side. And as he grabbed that 12-gauge shotgun, he said, "You ain't taking me alive. If you're gonna chase that lightning, sometimes it's bound to strike you back. If you're gonna chase that rainbow, driven by greed and cold hard cash, well, you can wind up like that revenue man Billy Lee sent home to the promised land. You can still feel his spirit in the night down by that Dickson County line. Found a paper and a pencil on the dashboard of that revenue's Pontiac, and he wrote a little note about the way he felt. Then he pinned it on a dead man's back. In the morning when the sheriff found him hanging off the side of that rusty iron bridge, he turned ghost white pale when he read the words about the way that the other half lives. If you're gonna chase that lightning, sometimes it's bound to strike you back. If you're gonna chase that rainbow, driven by greed and cold hard cash, well, you can wind up like that revenue man Billy Lee sent home to the promised land. Now you can still feel his spirit in the night down by that Dickson County line. Now Billy Lee never served a solitary day for the dirty deed that he done. Spent the rest of his life looking over his shoulder for that revenue's son. And as he stood alone at the pearly gates on that final judgment day, old St. Peter just shook his head and all he had to say was, if you're gonna chase that lightning, sometimes it's bound to strike you back. If you're gonna chase that rainbow, driven by greed and cold hard cash, well, you can wind up like that revenue man Billy Lee sent home to the promised land. Now you can still feel his spirit in the night down by that Dickson County line.